Hello everyone, this is Isa from Stories of Perfume, and tonight we're going to be talking about Halloween scents. So I've divided this into two categories. I myself couldn't decide if I wanted to go gourmand for Halloween because of the trick-or-treating, the candies, the sweets, or if I wanted to go the witchy, sexy, seductive route. So I do have two batches for whichever road you want to take, so to speak. And now, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe. This is a fairly new channel, so every subscription counts. And if you do like the channel, please give it a thumbs up. Now, so let's get started. I want to start with the sweet ones. Now, these are gourmand. Now, some of them are very, very sweet, which I love. And then I do also have a few more like tamed gourmands. So starting with Lost Alice, and this is from the house of Mascalano. This is a beautiful scent. It's inspired it's inspired by Alice in Wonderland. So it's called Lost Alice again. Now this has some tea notes, of course, the tea reference from the Mad Hatter. It also has a note of carrot cake. It is the tiniest bit lactonic, but the tea makes it so fresh that it's not heavy. And this is just beautiful. And it doesn't have like a fruity carrot note. It's a carrot cake, so it's almost like the sweetness of the cake. If I hadn't read that, honestly, I don't think I would have picked up like on any carrot note, but it just gives it this like fluffy creaminess. So this is Lost Alice, which I love. Another gourmand. This is Chinodo Gourmand by Abaton. So this is an Italian house. I haven't seen this around that much anywhere really, and I purchased this online at Ministry of Scent. They do carry. So far, I believe they only have 3 perfumes, maybe 4, but this is a candied orange, and it's actually more of a caramel orange. So it has that citrus when you smell it up top, but then it quickly dries down to this beautiful caramel. And what I love about it is that the orange stays throughout. So yes, it's caramel. It does deepen. It gets sweeter as you wear it. But that orange note or that citrus up top remains throughout. And it's really beautiful. Another caramel, that's going to be one of the recurring themes here, caramel. And again, it's because just Halloween, I hope that adults dress up. I'm gonna dress up. We're actually going to Salem for Halloween. It's gonna be a group of 5 of us, and I'm already planning what perfumes I should take. But anyway, so Gourmand Bacour. This is, let me show you. So this is from the house of Youssette. As you know, they make the most amazing gourmands. This one, I don't know why it's not really one of their popular scents. And I love this one. So it's a smoky caramel. The name says it all. I don't know how else to describe it. This is extremely sweet. This is an extrait de parfum. It doesn't mean just because it's an extrait that it's going to perform more, as people kind of correlate, extrait with performance. Extrait is just heavier oil. What actually makes a fragrance project is adding alcohol to it. But I love extraits because they kind of, you can actually rub them on your skin, and they do stand your skin longer. But as far as projection, this doesn't create a huge scent bubble, but it's so warm and you can smell it on yourself, which I love. And of course, when people get close to you. So Gourmand Bacour. So it's smoky caramel. All right, and the next one, I had to add a cherry. And so this year, I have about maybe 10, 12 cherry perfumes, but Cherry Ambition made the list. The runner-up was Vice Bomb, but I've already talked about Vice Bomb, which is another amazing cherry. But this one, I chose this one because it's more of a gourmand. This has tonka, vanilla. It's just, it's beautiful. It has a very sweet cherry and This is like 88 bucks at Sephora, and it performs like a $200 perfume, honestly. I got this last year on Halloween, or maybe I did before Halloween in New Orleans. So I usually buy a perfume wherever I go to kind of remind me of that trip whenever I pull it out. So this was Halloween last year when I first smelled this, and I think it had just come out around that time. So really, really beautiful. This is the cherry that I recommend. Now, another gourmand. This is Mula Mula. This is a small bottle. This is like a half an ounce, I believe. They have this one at Lucky Scent, and this is, I want to say maybe $65. I do want a full bottle of this one. This is beautiful. This is very, very sweet caramel, but there's also like candy notes, like just different sweets. I'm gonna smell this because it's so, so beautiful. Yes, there's like a cotton candy. I get cotton candy, vanilla, but the caramel, of course, is really what makes it, you know, the iconic scent that it is. And this is by Byram Parfums, and it's Mula Mula. Really playful, really sweet. This is a beast mode fragrance, so that's kind of important for Halloween because you're gonna be out trick-or-treating, probably out and about all day if you want something to project and last. So that's a good one. Now, next up is Peach's Revenge. I decided to add this here. A lot of people kind of assimilate this to, or not assimilate, but kind of categorize as a summer scent. But there's something in Peach's Revenge that is very like a burnt peach. You know, like when you cook peach and you get all the syrup going and it kind of caramelizes. I guess adding sugar to syrup, caramelizing it. That's what this smells to me. And this is so potent. This is another beast mode fragrance that I love from Sarah Baker. So this is a release from earlier this year. Peach's Revenge. You can also find it at Lucky Scent or, well, on the website if you're in the UK or if you're in Europe, Sarah Baker website. And Sarah Baker, she's one of those like really involved perfumers. She, I can't say if it's her, but her team sends you a handwritten note with the perfume. So that's a really nice touch. And you also get samples when you order. And I bought all of these with my own money. So, but I'm just kind of throwing it out there because, you know, if you're new to the world of perfume, a lot of these, well, all of these are niche perfumes. So you can't just go to your local, whatever, Sephora or something and pick them up. Well, except for Cherry Ambition. Anyway, so this is Narcoticas Dulce Diablo. And I love this perfume, Dulce Diablo. So that means that's in Spanish and it translates to sweet devil. And I remember when I got this, I was just thinking like, this is, so, to me, it's so sexy. I'll tell you how it smells, but to me, it's like Dulce Diablo. It's like that vampire that's so miserable, or, you know, that villain in every story, or even that bad boy that we all kind of, you know, fall in love with at one point or another. And he's poetic and he, you know, like reads you his poetry, or just the way he speaks is so, you know, so enticing. And this is, I don't know, that's just kind of what comes to mind. But Dulce Diablo, this is actually a chocolate, boozy, chocolatey orange. So there's another orange, but this one has chocolate. It has that note of chocolate. It is very sweet. My only complaint about this is that it doesn't project as much as I would like it to. I mean, the juice looks pretty dark there, you would think. It has a massive projection. It does stay on your skin, but it's, you know, it sits very close. It's just so beautiful though. If I have used it, there's a significant fill line, or, you know, like dent there. Because what I do is I have a bunch of little decants that I take with me when I'm out and about. And if I wear this scent, I just, you know, reapply, touch up, which I don't mind doing. Now, the next round of perfumes from here on out are gonna be more, they are not gourmand. So let's just start. I don't want to say more grown up, but I guess if you're not a gourmand girl or a guy, then I would suggest go with this. So this is more maybe witchy, sexy vibe. So this is Basilica, and this is from Milano Fragranze, another Italian house. This house and Mask Milano, actually, these are sister houses. So this is Basilica. This has tea. Basilica, of course, church. I've never been to a Catholic mass before, but I have been told that there's a very distinctive incense that they burn in a Catholic church during mass. I mean, I've been in a Catholic church, different places in Europe, never here actually in the U.S., but I guess there is a distinctive scent, but I couldn't tell you what it was. But this is supposed to have that Catholic incense, and it has tea and it has milk. I know the notes sound crazy, but this is such a beautiful creation. And the name Basilica, I just love it. It is so, so beautiful. I just recently got this bottle. This is actually my newest perfume from the bunch. And it is so addictive. The bottle is so heavy and this is magnetic. It's so beautiful. I think I got this at Max Aroma, or yeah, I want to say it was Max Aroma, but you could probably find it elsewhere. But this is so, so delicious. I don't even know how to describe this other than incense, because it is smoky, the tea, and then milk. And I know it's kind of like, who wants to smell like milk? But this, it just adds like a fluffiness to it. And I don't know, it's so, so beautiful. You can also get a sample. I probably have more samples than I do full bottles. I get them at Decant X, Max Aroma, Split Scent. There's also Angels. Oh, what is that one called? Split Angel, I believe, or Split Scent. And Scent Angels, or Angel Scent. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that, but I'm sure that if you do a quick search for decants, those will come up. But I did try this one first, and I loved it. Sometimes I just go for the full bottle, blind buy it, but this one, I'm like, that tea note and milk, I don't know if I want to smell like that. But as soon as I got that sample, I knew that I wanted to smell like that, so I purchased the full bottle, and no regrets. Now, so the next one is another incense. This one is Rêve de Son, and the house is Orisa Le Grand. I know this is actually a heritage house from England. Look at this beautiful bottle, and it comes with a tassel. And story behind this, it looks like it's brand new. I actually had another bottle of this, but this little part right here was defective. So I had to send an email to the place where I purchased it, and they sent me a new bottle. So this is a brand new bottle, but I bought this in LA in May. I went out there for a festival and I picked up this perfume along with the soap, and this is so beautiful. This is just flat out your typical incense. I don't have anything here. Let me, it's so fresh. I know you don't really associate incense with freshness, but there's something about this. It's so fresh and addictive, so unisex. I really, really love this. I know the bottle is kind of dainty and pink bows and whatnot, but anybody could rock this perfume. It's so beautiful. Now, another one that is so, so sexy, and I wouldn't say grown up. I mean, if you're 17 and you're, I don't know, 15, whatever, and you just feel like you've got it, then go for it. So this is Eau Capitale by Diptyque. This is a dark rose. Beautiful, beautiful rose. There's like incense. I'm not sure if this has leather in it, but there's something that weighs this down. It could be, if it does have leather, don't be put off by it. I personally love leather, but I feel that this is so, so beautiful. It's a little bit sharp, not screechy or when I say sharp, it's not something bad. It's like a tart rose. Oh, I can't stop smelling this. This is so, so addictive. Diptyque has been, well, this is not a new scent, but I've recently rediscovered. Let's just say I rediscovered. I did know about the brand from a long time ago, but I was kind of always going for the very soft, like Dosan and the Eau de Rose and, you know, just other softer scents, the fig one that they have, the really popular one. But then these came out, like the Eau Capital, and there's also Orpheon, which is another one. I don't have it, but it's on my list. And Tam Dao, that's another woody, beautiful one. But this rose, oh, this is, I sprayed it here, but I know it's magnificent. It's a beautiful, beautiful dark rose. It's, when I say tart, it's like that sharpness or tartness that Delina and Atomic Rose have. But this, it's different. It's way sexier. It's so refined, so sexy. This may be for an older crowd only because it's rose, and I don't really associate rose perfumes with, I don't know, maybe Generation Alpha. But anyway, it's up to you, you know, wear whatever you want to wear. And I have this kind of like an honorable mention because I don't know if you'll even, well, you could get this. It's called Katrina Van Tassel. Yes, the character from Sleepy Hollow. And this is, so Katrina Van Tassel. This has, I think, okay, here it is, peach and elderflower. And I got this at Sunnydale. Sunnydale is actually, or was the home, now it belongs to the Hudson River Association or community or something. But so Katrina Van Tassel is the name of the perfume. And I purchased this at the store that is in Sunnydale, which is the home of, oh my gosh, I have the book right here. I can't believe, Washington Irving. Okay, I purchased the book as well. So Washington Irving, the author of Sleepy Hollow, it was so beautiful. Just a great experience going there. I went there. It's like maybe like an hour from New York, maybe a little bit less. I was there 2 years ago. So every Halloween I go somewhere spooky. So 2 years ago was Sleepy Hollow. We went to the home of Washington Irving, and now it's kind of like a museum. You can go in there, you can view his studio, everything, his sitting room where he wrote, the outside. It's right by the Hudson River, and there's a train track, and the home is beautiful, and it's just amazing. And you get a tour of everything. But anyway, so there's a little shop there, and that's where I got this. And this smells so, so beautiful. I know I'm going on too long, you know, too much about this, and you might not be able to get it anymore. I don't know if it was limited, but I do know that if you go online and Google like Hudson River, maybe Society, or yeah, you can purchase this online. So it is available, and this was only $40, by the way, and it smells beautiful. And for some reason it says room and body spray. I've only ever sprayed it on myself, but you know, just mentioning that. Another really nice one, and I think this is discontinued. I kind of don't like to talk about discontinued, or maybe I may be lying, I don't know. Elixir 11, and this is the only KLE that I own and that I ever will. And it's only a tiny one because I don't really like anything else by the brand. I mean, it's beautiful. They're really, they're nice gourmands, but I'm just kind of more of a projection and longevity as far as perfumes. Anyway, but this is from KLE, and this Elixir 11. So this is a smoky, a little bit of resinous scent, candied. It's so, so beautiful. So again, I don't know if they still have this. I got this probably, I don't know, on Sephora maybe, or online at KLE's website about 2-3 years ago, and I only got the small size. It was a blind buy, but I really, really like it. So this smells, it's a little bit resinous, it's sweet, it's smoky, and Elixir, it just kind of gave me witchy vibes. It is very sexy. Again, this is very fleeting. It doesn't really stay on your skin for long. It doesn't project much, but if you're that type of person that kind of just likes to have a scent bubble that's very personal and close to your skin, and it's very sexy. Only if they get close enough to you. So there you go. And the next one, this is the second to the last. This is Francesca Bianchi's Lost in Heaven. So of course I had to include this because who doesn't want to wear a scent called Lost in Heaven for Halloween, right? So this is amazing. I love Francesca Bianchi. This is sweet in the most hellish way. It's so sexy, it's so sweet. This is very grown up. I do want to say that. I hate, grandma scents or old lady scents because typically I love those and I have loved them since I was very young. I've always kind of liked, I guess I associate like powdery, some aldehydes maybe, rose, tuberose. There's certain raw materials that kind of make a perfume old lady or grandma. But hey, I mean, who doesn't want to smell like a super elegant, beautiful lady? So I love this. This is sweet and smoky, and there's leather in here, and I love that Francesca always puts in this weird like animalic or like a little bit of a skankiness to her perfume. It's so beautiful. So these are a little more difficult, very polarizing scents, the entire line. She does not make a scent that is, I guess, just loved by everybody. And I love that because this is one of those that could easily wear you. So if you're gonna wear this, throw on a leather jacket, throw on some, I don't know, knee-high boots or something, because this it's very, very like femme fatale vibes. Okay, and the last one, and I think this is discontinued. You might find it on eBay, but it's like $200 or $300, and it's nowhere near how much I paid for this. So this is from Tokyo Milk. Oh, you guys, if you know this scent, oh man, I know you're gonna be so upset because I've been trying to get this for a decent price for years. This is called Novocaine, and look at that bottle, and it has the notes right here: crushed ginger, Thai pepper, frankincense, and vanilla. So this is an orchid, and this is so beautiful. I almost don't even want to like one spritz. That's all you get because I don't even know. Look at how dark the bottle is. I don't even know how much I have left, and I can't find it. Oh, this is so, I love the name Novocaine. It does have that, I guess, like dentist medicinal, but in the most beautiful and perfumey way. I hate describing things like who wants to smell like a dentist office or who wants to smell medicinal. Like nobody wants that. But the beauty of perfumery is that they get those unconventional or weird elements and make them, beautiful and wearable. And you smell it, and if I wouldn't have told you this, you wouldn't know that it has that. It's just like an antiseptic, like weird kind of pungent but beautiful opening, but then it settles to a beautiful frankincense and the vanilla. You can smell like the floweriness, like somewhere in the middle from the orchid. It probably has other flowers, but up top you do get that ginger. So it kind of, oh, it's so beautiful. This is also very, very sexy. I mean, look at that bottle. Look at those lips, of course. And I wish that this was available because this is so perfect for Halloween if you're going for that sexy vibe. Yeah, so I think I'm probably gonna end up buying another bottle of this wherever I can find it. But I hope you guys like this. So again, if you watched the entire video, thank you so much. Please consider subscribing, and if you like the information or had a good time here with me, please give it a like. Thank you.